when was my first time to go to the gym? When I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm going to the freaking gym. Like like after I get ready, wear my clothes, my gym clothes, I go to the gym. Like that's just the routine. So nothing really, nothing really changes from that. Do y'all have separate bank accounts? We have separate and we have together accounts together. That's what I'm trying to say. Has Sean taken any ethics classes yet, or is he looking for an ethics mentor? That's a question to ask him, but from my understanding, no. Okay. What? Time doesn't matter. I posted a workout.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Ready to bring on a guest?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, God.
Gonna get the moolah. Now we're gonna work. You better work. We're in the kitchen. Now we're gonna work. I'm gonna get the moolah. Rookie. Hello.
Oh shit. How do I add like the video?
Oh wait, I got you. Let me send you. I sent you the request. So you just have to press the 3 dots, and then the camera, and then just press save. So you just gotta press save.
I'm so sorry, I'm eating.
You're good.
You eating hot wings?
No. I mean spicy ramen.
Period.
Hi, I'm so sorry. That's so rude. Hi. Wait, let me get my charger. My phone's about to die.
Oh boy.
Okay, my name's Rakaya. I'm from Detroit. Thanks for choosing me. Okay, one second.
First of all, yeah, would you be in a poly relationship?
No, I can't do that. No. I cannot. Where's my... Oh, whatever. Okay, if it dies, oh well. Okay, so I'm pregnant and I'm like full, so just tread lightly with me. Okay, so my first question is for you, Olivia. Do you feel like you can be like your authentic self with Sean?
Absolutely. I've never, I remember when I was single, I was like, being with somebody and showing that all your sides of you, the weird part, the ugly part, the sad part, I couldn't imagine that. That's just too much. And then I did, and I was like, wow, this is actually really crazy. Yeah, so for sure.
I'm not saying I can't speak for you, but just looking at my ex, it seems like you're yes, my king, really tense.
That doesn't mean I'm not authentic. I can still say, do things for my king and, still please him and still be myself. You can have both at the same time.
Well, no, if you're tense, you're not being authentic because you're not comfortable.
I'm not tense. I'm very comfortable. I just say, when he calls me, I'm like, yes, my king. That's just what I do. And I'm like,
sometimes you just sound afraid. You sound like if you don't answer within 2 seconds, you're in trouble. That's just how it sounds. I don't know. To me, at least.
I think any woman that would be here would be answering my call in 2 seconds.
I mean, if that's how you feel. What was my other question? I have so many questions. Oh my goodness.
If it take longer, I just be like, give me a second.
Girl, I've never heard you tell Sean to give you a second.
Because I don't need a second. What am I gonna do? I'm on live and I'm talking to y'all. I don't need a second.
On point.
I mean, if that's how you like it, it is what it is. But it just seems so fearful. I don't know. I hope you're safe.
I'm safe. Very safe. The safest I've ever been. Ever.
I personally when I watch you guys, I don't see Sean being this physically abusive person because the kind of personality he has, it doesn't take that. When people say oh, he could be, hitting her, I don't get that. I really don't. Because he mentally has you in a place where he never has to physically harm you because you're already mentally locked in with him. Does that make sense? That's what I just said, yeah.
So,
maybe I'm speaking for
Here's my thing. What do you mean by she's locked in?
I feel like there's nothing that you can say to her that she would disagree with. Like my husband and I.
She disagrees with me all the time. However, if I ask her to do something, she will more than likely do it. Like, guys, like here's the thing. Like I think personally, all women, I think all women should be submissive to like their man. Period. Like
if they deserve it, for sure.
Exactly. So in her eyes, she feels like I'm worthy of that submission, right? And I personally wouldn't be in a relationship with a woman that didn't view me as worthy of submission, of submitted to. Right? I'm never going to ask her to do anything illegal. I'm not going to ask her to do anything unethical. So it doesn't really make sense. Like that. The things I ask of her are very like simple, you know?
No, I mean, I hear you, but I don't agree. Because I feel like...
Something that I've done, that I've asked of her, does you feel like it's complicated?
No, I didn't say I didn't agree because anything is complicated. I disagree because the overall statement, I just feel like it's way more broader than like you're making it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying not to start like sounding too negative, but I feel like when you say like, oh, woman should be submissive, I agree. I love being submissive to my husband, but it
being submissive to their man.
But you have to be deserving of that. You can't take my voice and say, oh, be submissive, but I don't have a voice.
So let me get this straight. Because you feel like I'm not deserving of that. You feel like Olivia should also feel like I'm not deserving of that.
Did I say you're not deserving?
So then what point are you making?
My point is...
It sounds like we agree that women should be submissive to their man.
We agree, but it's a broad, like it's an umbrella. Yes, women should be submissive. I'm a submissive wife, but my husband, he listens to me. He hears me. It's not like this is my end all be all opinion. He's gonna be like, babe, like tell me what you think. He's not gonna make me feel like, I don't get why you would say that. Like,
makes sense. So you guys have never seen me say, hey Olivia, what do you think about this?
You do, Sean. Like, you're very good with your words with Olivia because she's so naive, and I don't mean any disrespect. So you'll ask her, let me finish. You'll ask her opinion, but you make her so damn uncomfortable to where she knows, like, she'll sit there and she'll answer, but it's like, are you speaking to us or are you like watching him out of your peripherals to make sure he agrees or make sure you're not offending him? Like, girl, say what you feel. You can respect your man, but like, say how you feel. Like, stop looking at him for validation because at that point, she's not thinking for herself. She's being submissive, but in all the wrong ways. Like, it's a way to be submissive and it's a way to be a woman and say, babe, at the end of this conversation, you can make the final decision, but this is how I truly feel, and she don't do that, and you know she don't.
Right.
Like you.
Well, the thing is, you guys only see what happens on live, and we have a lot of different conversations that I ask her opinion. How many times a day / a week do you think I ask you your opinion on stuff? Babe?
Oh, a lot.
So
A lot.
my thing is just like you guys see what you guys see, and I understand where you all are coming from. However, you guys, people could be sitting up here asking us like all type of stuff from left field. So how do you guys know it's me that's making her like nervous, right? It could be anything. It could be the question. Like you guys sit up here and ask us everything, and I get we open ourselves up to it. But I'd be like, how tall are you? How much you weigh? How much money you make? What's the biggest business that you ever built? And you guys like clam. But you guys get nervous too. People that get nervous just coming up here talking to people. So I don't think she's afraid to speak her mind. That's just my 2 cents.
Sean, like, I'm not a combative person, but I'm very, like, I'm opinionated, and I hear you. I get this is your platform, but you are a talker. You have the gift of gab, but I'm just not that one. So when you say, she tells me her opinion, or I let her have that, or maybe it's you guys making her nervous. Sean, it's not us. Like, I go on her lives in the morning when she's at the gym. Like, I always like to interact because Olivia, in my opinion, she's a good person, but she's not her authentic self, and it shows. You don't have to be in the same room with you and her to know the chemistry is off. You intimidate her. It is what it is. Like, I'm not being mean.
Yeah. I don't need to hear anymore. You just said our chemistry's off.
I'm not trying to be rude. Like, this is coming from a good place.
Trust me, there's a lot of things that may be off, but chemistry is not one of them. I may be a little off in the head, but our chemistry is amazing.
We can agree to disagree. Like, that's perfectly fine.
We're in a relationship, and you don't know what I see every day, so you can have your opinion, but your opinion doesn't dictate my reality. It doesn't dictate her reality, and it doesn't mean that their opinion is right. And in this case, it's the furthest from the truth.
Listen here. You could take my opinion and you could toss it from that penthouse window. It won't bother me none. I promise you. But what I'm saying is, as a viewer watching you guys, your woman is intimidated. You're not her safe space. She's afraid to open up to you. Olivia is her authentic self when she's by herself. Olivia, girl,
I'm not scared
listen.
to open up to him, or like at all. Like, I've never been so just like open and willing to like talk to somebody. Because the thing is, he actually does listen, and even if he doesn't give like a first good response at, because he's just reacting from it, right? He always ends up understanding what I'm saying and also taking into account and improving. I do the same thing. He tells me something I need to change. Sometimes it takes me a lot of time to process. I'm like, dang, I do not want to hear this right now. I'm annoyed. Don't tell me this. I don't want to hear about this. But then I understand that, and then I grow. So we do that all the time.
So I have a question, Olivia. If you feel like you can have your own mind, give Sean your own opinion, and just be your own woman, why is it that when someone, and I'm not saying this is in every live situation, and I don't do clips, I just watch you guys and I go to bed, period. So I've seen it with my own eyes. Someone will ask you a question and you give an answer, and Sean will not be satisfied with that answer, as we can see that happens quite often. But sometimes you will completely switch your answer, your opinion, your view. And if you need an example, I can think of one because it's happened a few times. But it's just like, you cannot tell me you have your own mind and this man is not intimidating you if you can't even answer a question without switching it because he made a face or he changed his demeanor. I mean, I'm just letting you know what we see. Take it as a grain of salt. Like I said, toss it from the window. I don't care. But I'm just letting you know what we see. So,
Okay. Well, what's an example?
let me think. It was something recently that I was just like, oh my God, Olivia, I'm rooting for you, but you gotta think for yourself. I think it was Shanice when someone asked about something with Shanice. I can't, pregnancy brain. It's something about Shanice thriving in that environment. You know what you meant when you said, I just feel like she couldn't thrive in this environment. And he was like, wait, like, what do you mean? Like,
I asked her. I said that's very. That is a very interesting statement to make. Why do you feel like she couldn't thrive in this environment?
Right.
To a degree. So for me, it was a learning opportunity because I never want to have an environment where a queen can't thrive. Like I never want that to be, and I personally don't. I still disagree with that. I don't know if that's how you really feel that she couldn't thrive here, but I totally disagree with that. And like you just said earlier, it's okay for us to disagree. So I took the time to ask her a question, ask her what she meant by that. She said that's not what she meant by that. She meant that she felt like she couldn't thrive here, which totally makes sense.
I hear you, and I agree with the first half of what you said. I don't feel like you had malicious intent in that moment when you were asking for clarification. I feel like you really didn't want her to make herself clear because sometimes Olivia, she's not clear. So I get that. I agree.
We all can tighten up on that. I'm the main one that needs to tighten up on that, being more clear.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yes, I guess you can too. But I'm talking about Olivia. And I feel like she, in that moment, she should have stood on what she said. Because what she said was pretty darn black and white to me and the other commenters. She didn't think Shanice could thrive in that environment. And then she switched it after you asked for elaboration. And she was like, oh, I just think she wasn't, she didn't think that she could thrive. Like, that's not what you said. Stand on what you said. And that's it.
Why? Because it wasn't true. I misspoke.
Okay. We'll go with that, girl.
I did speak though, because at the end of the day, that's what I understood from her leaving, and from knowing her side and hearing her side. So that's what I was getting at.
Sean, do you feel like you make it a safe space for Olivia to be like completely honest? I'm not saying we're in the business world or, oh, I can put a sign up on the door when I'm busy and he won't bother me. Like, no. Can Olivia have a bad day? In your eyes, can your queen have a bad day and be like, I'm pissed the hell off today, don't talk to me, or, you know, I didn't get much sleep and I'm kind of cranky?
First of all, I would never allow a woman to talk to me or anybody to talk to me that way. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with somebody that literally tells me I'm pissed the hell off, don't talk to me today. That's crazy. I personally, I get everybody has their own different styles, but I'm cool. Like, if you're pissed off, good. Use it. Go to the gym. Go burn it off. Go take that energy and put it into such and such. Now, if Olivia's like, yo, I'm not feeling the best, I want some alone time, I would totally respect it. But for her to be like, I'm pissed off, leave me alone, bro, we would not be in we would not be in a relationship. I wouldn't be in a relationship.
I hear you. It don't even have to be that deep. If she was like, you know what, I'm having a really rough day, I just want to be left alone today. That's respectful. That's straightforward. How would you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I would want to see what's wrong with her and see what can do. Make sure there wasn't something that I did to, you know, put her in a bad mood, and also make sure if there's something I can do to help her, I would do that. It could be a problem in business. It could be a situation with her family. It could have been something that I did. Could have been my feet were stinking too much. I don't know. So I would ask and see what's going on, and then offer any type of advice, and then give her the time and space that she needed.
So she is able to have a bad day. Like she's able to just be like, I want today to myself, just let me have a day to just be with Olivia, because I get you're her king. I get from the sounds of it, you're like the top priority on her list. Sometimes it sounds like you come before herself, which is horrible. And but is she allowed to say like, okay,
Your husband doesn't come before you. Your kids don't come before you. The people you love don't come before you.
no, I will.
Do you run a business? Do you run a business?
I do, but can I answer your first question?
So do your employees?
Can I answer your first question?
Do your clients come before you? When you love somebody, you put them before you.
Can I answer your first question about my husband and my kids? If I don't take care of Rakaya, if I'm not mentally good, if I don't wake up in the morning and get into my Bible and pray and meditate and start off with my cucumber lemon water, I'm no good for anybody. And that's not being selfish. That's me just saying I have to start my morning off fueling my spirit, my mind, my body.
Start the day selfish so you can end the day selfless. But the point is, you
in these quotes, I cannot.
You build yourself up. We believe the same things. Listen, we've been agreeing the whole time. Women should be submissive. Start the day selfish to end the day. Start the day selfish to end the day selfless. Pour into other people. But for me, if you love somebody, it's all about making sacrifices for them. And the whole point of you building yourself up is so that you can bring value, so that you can bring value to the rest of the world. So it sounds like we pretty much agree.
No, that's not what I'm saying, though.
You can't pour from an empty cup. Love is a verb. You can only give it at the capacity that is created within. If you don't practice self-love, you can't love other people. Is that correct?
No, but Sean, you're not gonna twist it on me. You're not gonna do that. It's the difference in sacrificing yourself and compromising for your partner. Olivia should not have to sacrifice, whether she admits it or not. Olivia is not as happy as she pretends to be, and I'm just being honest. Like, she's not. Like, you guys make the comments about like how you drop D in the bedroom, and that's great for her. That's great for her. Sean, that's great for her. Your sex life with her, better since she left. But girl, that's not going to sustain you mentally. Like, you always go back to what he can provide financially or sexually, but he don't feed your mind. Like, I remember watching back when Shanice was on the panel. I'm just being honest.
Yo, okay.
He stimulated my mind first. That's the first thing he stimulated.
Girl, by giving you an ultimatum, if you don't drop everything in Virginia, like, come on. He pretty much told you to drop your life and come to San Diego, or he wanted to cut you off. He started off with an ultimatum. Like, he wasn't fueling your mind.
Whoa. First of all, I invited her to San Diego. What do you mean cut her off?
No,
What are you talking
no.
about?
That's not what I'm saying. You won't be manipulating me, Sean. What I'm saying, it came out of Olivia's mouth. She said that you told her you're not going to be in the friend zone. She had to make a
I
choice.
tell her that
So
because I
she
have too
had
much
to-
respect for myself to be in the friend zone.
Excuse me, can I finish? She had
Okay.
to drop everything back home and get a one-way ticket to you. You gave her an ultimatum. That's not fueling her mind. That's making her choose between her life, her family, the friends she don't or do have. I don't know about her friends.
Okay, time out. You're like misconstruing stuff. I didn't tell her I wasn't going to be in the friend zone until she was here for about 2 weeks.
That's manipulation, Sean.
How is it manipulation by saying I have too much respect for myself to be in the friend zone? I think you're attractive. Excuse me. What is manipulation about saying I think you're attractive? I do not want to be friends with you. I want to be more than friends with you. So we are literally gonna like be together, or we're not going to talk at all. I respect it if you don't want to talk at all, but I can't just be friends with you because our connection is very divine, and you're too dope of a person for me to just be friends with. How is that manipulation?
Let me know when I can talk.
That's the truth. And I'm gonna tell the lady something. Guys, no guys want to be your friends. If a guy's trying to be your friend, he wants to smash. He just doesn't have the courage to say no. He's trying to be intimate with you. He sticks around in the friend zone, hoping that it's something more.
And that's what you've been planting in her head. And that's why she has no healthy relationships, because you have planted that in her head.
I would never.
You have made this girl think that a guy saying hi to her means he wants to fuck her. Like, you have messed this girl up.
You're a woman. You don't know how men think. You don't
But
know
I
how
have,
men
listen,
You don't know how
I
men
have
think.
9 uncles. I have 9 uncles. They run the game up and down.
Okay.
Like,
So ask
trust
them.
me.
Ask him. Where's your husband at? Ask him. Let's ask him right now.
Sleeping, because he has work. He's sleeping. But no, I'm not going to wake him up to ask him a silly question like that, but I will have an answer for you. There is no reason why you should be telling a grown woman, since you want to act like she's not a kid, she's a grown woman, that a man saying hi to her, or not even like complimenting her, simply being platonic, means he's trying to fuck her. Like, that is so twisted, Sean. Like, you know what you're doing to her mentally, and she's so damn gullible. Like, when she wakes up, I'm gonna be praising God for her. Like, oh my Lord.
So you think that men just be out here trying to be friends with a woman?
I can't believe a man as brilliant as you, Sean, because I give you that. You have some brain cells that actually are intelligent. The other ones are a little fucked up, if you ask me.
God, a lot of brain cells are fucked up.
Yeah, I believe you. We see it every night. We see it for a good hour and a half. But my whole thing is, Olivia, you have allowed this man to come into your mind and really destroy you. It's going to take more time to repair your mind than you even realize, babe. Like, it's bad for you. But I pray that you get some clarity and you get out of this situation sooner than we think. Because with the sad, I've heard so many people come up here and say they see Sean leaving you before you leave him, and sadly, I agree. I feel like you would never leave him because he has your mind. And once you have a woman's mind, Sean knows this. I'm 28. Sean, you know this. You know, you get a young girl who's not experienced in any area. You can say what you want about business, about how she was successful, or she had it going on before she met me. You can say all of that, but she was a delicate, fresh out of high school girl. You got her mind. She's trapped at this point because she can't think for herself. She think a man opening the door for her wants to fuck her. So she's really messed up in the head. She don't talk to her parents. You say every day. I highly doubt Olivia talks to her parents every day or every other day. It's sad. It's sad.
And I texted my dad this morning.
It's sad. And it's even sadder, Olivia, that you will sit in front of thousands of people and say, oh, I haven't been to the OB and, since I met Sean. It's like just the stuff that a young lady should know. Like, it's so heartbreaking.
How often should a woman go to the OB?
I would say every 6 months.
I thought it was once a year. Every 6 months to a year.
But she hasn't been in damn near a year, Sean. What's that excuse?
Listen, I guarantee you this. Olivia has less bodies than most people watching here. She's never had an issue. I guarantee you Olivia has better health down
That
there
don't.
than 99% of, matter of fact, 100% of women watching this, 1,000%.
I don't even want to get into this, but I just want to let you know you're not talking to some, sleep around chick. I was a virgin when I met my now husband. We've been together almost 10 years, married for 7. And he was my first and my last. I prayerfully so. I mean, marriage is good, so I pray I don't have to have any more experiences. But I was a virgin when I met him, and he didn't consume my mind and plant these things in my mind. Like, he allowed me to grow as a woman. He fed my spirit. He fed my mind. Like, I see that you guys talk a lot about business and, oh, I want to be in line with someone who thinks like this and, who moves like this. That's all good. But when you have a man who doesn't believe in mental health, because you said that before, when Shanice was on the panel with you guys, you said, oh, some weird ass quote you said about anxiety and depression being a fear of the future and a whatever of the past, like all of that stuff. I'm like, this girl can't even say if she's struggling with mental health, which is sad. So she can't be honest about anything else.
That lets me know everything I need to know about this conversation.
That's fine. I'm just, listen, like I said, you can take this opinion and toss it out of that penthouse window. Like, I'm just saying how I feel. You welcome me on this panel, and I'm just telling you how I feel. I have one more question.
So you think it's okay for people to literally be depressed and have anxiety?
Did I say that?
I'm not making fun of people with mental health. But
Olivia, you don't have to tell me to wait, babe. I'm grown. You don't have to tell me to wait.
It's her platform. She can say whatever she wants.
She don't have to tell me to wait.
All right, listen. You shouldn't be interrupting me, right? If I'm speaking.
It's a conversation. It's called engagement.
You shouldn't be interrupting me. We've been letting you go, so give us the same respect that we've been giving you. I don't think that's unfair.
No, it's not unfair. It's a way you say it, and I'm grown.
If it's not unfair, she's correcting you on something that should. Listen, you've been sitting up here talking about how wise you are, and she's 20 years old and has to teach you basic manners and respect. That
she
is.
She doesn't have to teach me anything.
I see, because you're not learning very, very much. I see.
When you said excuse me earlier, I stopped talking. So just say excuse me.
And you're still talking now, so clearly you're a little hard-headed. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll make it work. So
I'm so intimidated by women. It's so sad. Olivia's the only puppy dog up here, so go ahead and boot me. But Olivia's the only puppy dog up here.
We want to finish our point.
Then finish it. But you're not going to talk to me like I'm Olivia, because that's not going to work. That's not going to work. You can finish.
You done?
I said you can finish.
You done?
I said you can finish.
So that means you're done.
I said you can finish.
All right, just do it.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Go get checked, Olivia.
Yep. Hey, listen, man, props to her, bro. She did it the right way. Being with one guy, I'm telling you, like, that's like the only way that stuff like works. But still. So,
Yes, we can.
mental health.
Did you want to finish your point though?
Nah. Guys, most of you guys with so-called mental health, that stuff could be just cured in the gym. I think that people don't realize that just like happiness is a good emotion, sadness is an emotion as well. It's a normal emotion. And obviously, I'm not here to talk all in front of people with, debilitating diseases and things like that. But most people overblown that. Guys, there's going to be times where you don't feel like it. There's going to be times where you feel great, right? If it's not for the rainy days, how can you ever appreciate the sunny days? All right, we gotta stop thinking that just because things make us sad or we're sad that there's something wrong with us. It's a normal human emotion. Some days you're gonna have good days, some days you're gonna have bad days. Most of you guys, mental health will be cured if you just focus on business, focus on production, and hit the gym every day, invested into yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Drop the Netflix, drop the boring stuff, drop all that stuff and go and be something, go create something in the world. Guys, I said it a million times, I'll say it again. Anxiety is a negative projection of the future. Depression is a negative reflection of the past. You gotta learn to live in the present, and you're never gonna be happy with the way, with your presence in the presence. In the present until you're happy with your presence, okay? You're never going to be happy in the present until you're happy with your presence. And the only way to be happy with your presence is the way you show up in the work that you put in. Self-work instills self-worth, okay? The work instills the worth. You got to be working towards something, okay? be working towards something. You can't, this whole thing about positive mental attitude and you're gonna watch these motivational videos, it's not real. Positive mental attitude is earned. Confidence is earned by consistent implementation of positive action, of pro-survival action. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, he's on a tangent again, but for 1% of you guys, if you guys just really listen to this stuff, it'll change your life. Guys, I come from the lowest of the low. My mom was addicted to drugs. My mom was a prostitute. I bounced in and out of foster care. I've been homeless 4 times. Now I'm sitting here. 3 years ago, I was freaking homeless again, right? 2 years ago, I was facing 14 years in the military. Now I'm sitting here with a baseball game in my living room and a freaking the most powerful woman in the world on my own. Come on now. Guys, I don't claim to be perfect, right? Last couple days made over $15,000. I don't know what to tell you guys, all right? But I'm telling you guys, if you're watching this, you're a lot smarter than me, you're a lot more talented than me, you're a lot more charismatic than me. If you guys want to go and be around people that are positive, people that are doing big things, go to my Instagram and hit the link in the bio, join the success group. It's the #1 success group in the world. All right, people that are positive, people that are growth-minded. All right, and for my business owners, we want to get more business owners up here. You guys want help in your business? You're like, hey, I just did 15,000, over 15,000 in the last couple days. Some of you guys are like doing way more than that. Some of you guys are looking like, man, I can't even make that a month. We want to help you. Right? So if you guys you got a business, you're trying to get it to 5K, 10K a month, you want to increase your audience, you want to increase the amount of people you help, just DM me on Instagram, viral, Sean_T_, DM me viral. We want to help you guys. We want more business owners up here, okay? We want to start mentoring you guys, showing you some strategies, things that you guys can actually take and go and implement. Forget what everybody else is saying, guys. When you're on the path to greatness, you're gonna get hated on, right? So make sure you guys go to my Instagram, hit the link in the bio, join the #1 success group in the world, baby. Anything you want to say?
Just join the freaking success group. Put down what your fitness goals are. Put down what your self-development goals are. Maybe even, yes. Okay. Just all of it. Just put all of your goals there, and just a lot of stuff is coming, guys. This group is going to be more and more valuable. And at 3,000 people, we're going to do a live Q&A to answer your business questions or relationship questions, or any of that stuff. Okay. So again, go to Sean_T_Adams and click the link in the bio. Alrighty. Yes. Ready for the next caller.
Guys, nobody is saying mental health is not real. I'm saying you guys blow it out of like proportion, right? That's the only thing that I'm saying. It's okay to have good days. It's okay to have bad days. That's the only thing that I'm saying. All right? That's it.
Perfect. Do you want to bring the next guest, McKay?
Sure, baby. Let's do it. We got the giveaway contest that we're doing right now.
Oh yes, we are, McKay. You ready for it? Okay, I need to put it through.
Make sure you guys DM me on Instagram if you're trying to grow your business, trying to grow your platform, whatever it may be. Mainly business owners. I want to connect with more business owners. DM me on Instagram, viral. Make sure you guys go join the #1 success group in the world, man. 10x your business, 10x your life, 10x your fitness, 10x your mindset. Let's go.
to pick the winner for the college giveaway. Let's see. I'll copy all this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. No, I'm just like finding their actual accounts. Finding their actual accounts. It just picks randomly.
Do we tell everybody, college students?
Yeah.
Did you tell all of them?
Then I told them no.
So it's just all the people who's not in the group?
Yes, sir.
Did we want them yesterday about it?
I won them today about it.
But did you only want people in the group or everybody?
Everyone in the group.
I'm talking about like everybody like on live. Probably, gave them a last chance. That's not.
Oh, also the
gave
people.
them a last chance to be exact.
Even though they're
I'm
not
saying
here.
like, but they have to join the group. So I would have given them a chance. That's what I'm saying. That's it. Just to give everybody a chance. Because what if it's their first time seeing us in their college student? Because we get new people every day. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's how I would have done it. But does that make sense or no?
No.
It doesn't make sense to give new people a chance to enter the game.
I'm just wondering like how that would work.
You would just put, okay, we're doing it right. We gotta
Join
join
the
the group.
Discord.
Yes.
And then I just scroll.
And then just do the same thing you're doing now. The only thing is just shift it to.
But no, like I had to like put in people that like actually. I had to verify that they did everything.
So you did a different process. Okay.
I had to verify like they were actually in college and they actually follow us.
And you went into a lot of detail.
Yeah, because. Okay, sir. Let's see. Okay, I found her. Okay.
Doing two?
No, this is her. This is.
So you just doing one?
Oh, you want to do two?
Yeah, that was in two.
You want to do?
But we can do one. That's fine. It's back to communication.
Yes, I am, King.
Yeah, so, who's it? What's her name?
She's about to send me her Instagram, but her name it's me. Yeah, because I have the screenshots right here.
No, I was just like normally like screenshots of go to their Instagram and verify.
What? Yeah, I can do that too.
Oh, so she's sending you the cash app.
She's sending me the cash app thing?
Yeah, you said she's sending you a name, and she's sending you it because
No,
she was sending you.
She just sent me the Instagram.
Is that her?
Let me see. What?
Yeah, I think you should have her like redo. Seems I don't know. For me, screenshots are cool. I think it'd be more efficient to get her Instagram name, go to her Instagram and see who she's following. To me, I would think that would be like the simplest method. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, man, the college giveaways, the birthday giveaways, all those bigger giveaways happen inside the group. We're gonna do a giveaway for you guys too, man. Fuck it. Let's give away $100 while we're waiting, man. So enter this giveaway. I'm gonna keep it simple. My shit is simple. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Go follow Olivia on Instagram. Olivia Appleberry, and then go follow me on Instagram. And then y'all can come back here. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to do that. I'm gonna give away $100 right now. All right. Two minutes, y'all. Y'all go ahead. Here right now. We're gonna do it. Listen, y'all. This is what we're gonna do. Drop your starting right now. Drop, yeah, you got another 2 minutes. Drop your Instagram right here in the comments, right here, and your Cash App, all in one message. Instagram and Cash App, and drop your comment. Drop it right here. All right. Bang! All right, we got OG Vic. OGVCVC, OGVCVC, OGVCVC,
Oh.
OGVCVC.
On what? Instagram?
Uh-huh. OGVCVC.
OG.
OG, VIC, VIC. I know I said it spelled it wrong. OG, VIC, VIC. Is that Victoria? Yep. Sweet. And bang, done. She is the winner. OG, VIC, VIC. One. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. OG, VIC, VIC. Bam, congratulations to Victoria. Love it. Speaking of Instagram, we're gonna go ahead and go over to no, we're gonna do the giveaway right here right now.
Yes, okay. Okay. Found it.
You got her Cash App?
Yes, I do. Okay. Cash App is right here. Valencia.
Give me 1 second. VA.
Valencia, congrats for winning. Congratulations.
Damn.
Congratulations.
Bam! Congrats! All right, congrats to the winner. Congrats to the winner. Listen, guys, man, absolutely loved it. We about to go live over on Instagram. Maybe I should do another giveaway. I don't know. But we about to go live to the Instagram, Sean_T_Adams. What's up, baby?
Oh no, I was just gonna tell you, you did a giveaway for the best gym selfie in the group.
Huh? So yeah, they had to really shut down because just a few minutes ago, Shanice just dropped her video. So I know he's shook right now. So let's see if he even gets on live. Shanti Adams. Let's see how long it takes him. I imagine it's gonna take him a long time to get on live because he's probably trying to watch this video right now. Yeah, they're shook. That whole time, that whole last 5 minutes was him literally shook on social media that she just dropped her video. She dropped it about 5 minutes ago and says you could see the views are going down, steadily going down. Let's see if they even come on live. Okay, it usually takes them about 1-2 minutes. I imagine they're gonna be late. All right. Yeah. See, they're not even coming on. They're watching her video right now. They're panicking, wondering what they need to do, what they're going to do. Yeah, she got them shook. She did exactly what she's supposed to do. She ate. You know, she posted the video right while they're on live. And I'm telling you, like 10 minutes ago, it's really people just commenting. She has 1.6 views within like 6 minutes of her upload. So yeah, they're sick. Sean's sick right now. Let's see what they got going. Dang, and these comments is coming in.
Y'all just talking. Let's get. Oh, we about to get.
All right, I don't imagine they're gonna get any more than like 2,000 views, maybe
Here we go with the
3,000 views if they're
Bro,
lucky.
what?
If you
Yo,
give me,
here. You do the moderator. How do we do this? Why did I take her trust funds? What? Y'all just be talking, man. What up, Jonah? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Bro, that's pure cap. Come on, guys. You guys can't believe everything you hear on the internet. Somebody said they finna catch up. Oh, babe, I don't know how to do that. Yes.
wait, let me just. Okay, yeah, so I need to have me roll up.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Always teaching me stuff. You're the goat. What? You're the goat. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all gotta stop. What are y'all talking about now? Bro, y'all are wow, bro. Huh? That's fine. All right, well then y'all go like watch that. Come on, man. Y'all are capping. So you're not gonna address it? I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what you guys are talking about, guys. No, that's not funny at all, guys. That never happened. Exposed, guys. I haven't seen the video that you guys are like talking about, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. Questions? You still itching? Here, let's pull it up. Shanice said you hit her. Is that true? Her YouTube dropped. No, that never happened. Never once in a million
Dang.
years. Ever.
Oh my goodness,
Never.
I'm about to get into this video. This live video's dang. Chosen moderator to have. Wow. Okay. Yep.
Somebody said, couldn't you let Olivia handle the giveaway how she wanted? Why are
What
you
was
always
Olivia's
complaining,
face?
TF? Yep. Did you see Shanice's new video? Would she tell a lie?
He
I don't know
slapped
what
you
she
and
would
threw
do.
rice
I
on
mean,
the
people
floor
do
and made you
all
clean,
types of
and
stuff. I
Olivia
think
laughed.
everybody has like their
Dang.
side
Check this
of the
comment
story.
out.
I haven't watched her videos. I don't watch her videos.
He slapped her.
I think I'll see the clips. Clearly, y'all are watching it.
Mouth is on the floor. These comments.
Somebody said, why did you kick me off live yesterday? I've been watching for months and actually had some questions. Sheesh, I don't know. You probably wasn't ready. Come up here and be ready. Y'all gotta be ready. Y'all share this, by the way. Shanice said you made her get on her knees. Blah, blah, blah. Is that true? Listen, guys, I will say this. I'm into BDSM.
He hit her.
I don't want to talk about what goes on.
Dang,
In my bedroom.
he hit
All type
her.
of crazy stuff goes on. dress up, cosplay. So people will have all type of crazy stories. And that's all I'll say on that one.
Dang. We knew it though. We knew it. We knew it. Let's see
Shanice
Olivia's
video out,
face.
you are exposed. Exposed about what? Y'all are wild. Somebody say, y'all just take stuff and run with it. I agree. People just be hearing stuff and running with it.
Literally.
Guys, everybody have they whatever. This and another reason why I don't be paying attention to y'all is because sometimes y'all just be clipping stuff up to like get a reaction. Y'all just be saying stuff. You have more fans on TikTok. Why I get on live here? Because I like interacting with both of y'all. All right, man, we're going to get into some polls, man. Let's get into some people. Let's get some people up here. Hey, Padres win. Let's go. Let's go.
All the comments on Shanice's video that she just dropped are talking about how he beat her ass, y'all. He beat her ass. He slapped her,
I don't know why this request
dropped the rice on the food, made her clean it up. Olivia was there laughing. He beat her up, yo.
Go. You guys gotta stop with this, okay? You guys gotta stop
Dang.
with this. Seriously.
They need to invite somebody up quick so they can ask the real questions. See how he responds. Look at them. Look at them shook, walking around all types of... See what I'm saying? Can't bring nobody up. Mm-mm. Yup. That's the look of guilt. That silence is a sign of guilt.
Bro, what? Y'all be capping, bro. Oh my gosh, the stuff y'all be saying over here is so wild.
Y'all, he's a fucking liar.
Oh.
Look at that fake ass laugh, yo. He's nervous.
They say showing you the wink to slink and your mama knew it. Hey man, maybe. Shit, I don't know.
She gave him money and everything.
Shanice gave you money?
Yup.
You know,
Period.
one time.
Yikes.
You throwing up on the inside?
Yikes.
No, not really. Sean, have you ever heard of accountability? Yes, accountability is love. Guys, you guys gotta seriously stop with this. I have never in my life raised my hand to a woman. Please stop. Like, I know you guys get all type of like weird stuff. Yes, I'm into weird stuff. Yes, I'm into weird things in the bedroom. Yes, I've been involved in all type of crazy situations. Guys, I've never punched a woman. I've never kicked a woman. I've never slapped
He
a woman.
sound like
I've
a
never
true
done any of
narcissist.
that,
He beat
guys.
her up, yo.
Everybody has their side of the story, okay?
Financial abuse, physical abuse, all that.
Tupac's legacy was good.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm trying to like add people to this live. I might end this. Here. I'm gonna end this and start it right back.
Yep, he wanna end it. Oh my goodness. Y'all. Alright, so now let's go ahead and watch what Shanice gotta say.
I'm creating a safe space for me to
Until this guy come back.
continue my healing process in hopes that we can grow together. I am deserving of success and happiness. I am a child of God and He has a plan for me. I am kind and compassionate towards others. I am confident in who I am and what I believe. Now, this video was supposed to be done ages ago,
Yikes.
and
She got her titties
I
fresh.
should have done it. But I decided instead to spend some time with my longtime friend of 6 years. I literally just said my farewells before she went on deployment. Not only can I relate because I've been on deployment as well, I wanted someone to be there. I wanted to be surrounded by people who loved it. Made sure I had a ride, made sure something in light of my now what everyone has been waiting for.
Yeah, let's get into it.
The letter. Where should we start? Okay. A letter to my love. Things that I wish I said but never did. From our first date in the sky to From our first date in the sky to us moonwalking till midnight on our second day, I felt like I had found the love of my life, the man of my dreams. And I went to work the next day, swooned, telling everybody I had met my future husband. In my eyes, you were ambitious, strong, empowering, and selfless. You were a king, and you deserved a lot more than you were receiving. I witnessed you pour more into others than you ever did yourself. And no matter how many people turned their back on you, it never altered your selfless character. I wanted to be the one to pour into you. With everything and everyone crashing and burning around you, I wanted to be the person that was always there for you, like you showed up for other people. The greatest thing you ever taught me was to never focus on my problems, always solutions. So what would be the great, like I was lonely, and my solution was to leave. Respect, I quickly learned, was earned, and in regards to communication, that was built on trust, and I started to hear it. When I don't feel comfortable speaking to you, it's because I'm afraid.
Ooh.
There used to be a time where we'd never let anger or a disagreement last more than a day. We never normalized withdrawing love and affection until you were able to give your affection elsewhere. And though I was unbothered, I still usually hold my tongue because I was afraid of any type of retaliation. I was failing to be understood, forced to adopt whatever you believed, and always the problem. It was always, do you want to be right or do you want to be together? And I wanted to be together. So I trusted in you that you wouldn't steer me wrong. Being used to getting
Let's see what he gotta
disappointed,
say.
unheard, and retaliation became my new norm.
Let's see what he gotta say.
Hold on, we can't see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is enough.
No, we can't see you.
So what I was saying was, I have my laptop if you guys want to watch it.
We can barely hear you. No, we don't want to watch that. I don't have any interest in seeing that.
Yep.
Listen, I have no interest in seeing the video. I don't care about it. I don't really care what people have to say.
Damn.
You're always going to have something to say.
Cool. I'll watch it later. Don't worry. Hopefully it's still on. So, I just want to give a shout out to that girl that was pregnant eating the hot ramen. She answered majority of my questions that I've had before. I love her. So I have a question. Olivia, hey girl, all the way in the back. Hey, oh my God.
Hey.
So you said your mom is Muslim. What?
I can barely hear you.
We can barely hear you. It seems like you're like going somewhere else. No, my volume's high.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's turned up. Barely. But yeah.
So, Olivia, you said your mom is Muslim and you kind of grew up around that religion, right? You've been to Indonesia, right? That's majority Muslims there. So I just have a question. So you say you're not religious, or are you guys religious?
We're more
But you're not.
spiritual, but I do practice some of this.
What's up? Oh,
like,
you pray 5 times a day?
Oh, it's like meditation. I know. I said I practice some of the Islamic practices, like this.
All right, so we're gonna have to get into this. This is live, just in.
Unheard and retaliation became my new normal, and each time it hurt a lot less. I had to ask myself if I was being strong or if I was going numb. And that is what dissociation feels like. When you use pain as punishment and I feel nothing. When you use sex as retribution and make sure that you have an audience. When you hit me and say that you better be glad that it's not worse after what you did. When you pour rice on the floor and tell me to kneel in it, as you carry on to cackle with your queen.
Ooh.
As I'm bawling my eyes out on the floor. Not to mention, making me pick up every single grain. I felt
Wow.
nothing. Every time I was wrong and every time I heard, so what are you going to do to make it up for me? You don't ever want to place anyone in a box, but you'll stick me in a penthouse. No matter how many times you ask, how can I be a better man for you? Not once did I ever see a change until I was finally done. When people don't feel heard, they stop talking. And after so long, I didn't have anything to say. But again, I was wrong because I wanted to be together. And I entrusted in you to not steer me wrong. I always felt as though you desired the fantasy and not the responsibility of a family and a legacy. There's a big difference between wanting a big fat wedding and wanting to be an amazing partner. There's a big difference between wanting to be
Yup.
a Instamom
Hello, Miss
and wanting
Divalicious.
to be a mother. So I always questioned why you never understood the difference when I asked, do you want a family because you lacked one growing up, or
Hello,
do
Miss
you want a
Patterson.
family because you desire to be an amazing husband and father? I think it's insane that you chastise me from my past experiences and partners, but you're unable to understand or realize that your past is hindering you from loving others. My experiences led me to the way that I love you. I guess I loved you so well that you wanted me to teach your queens how to treat you. And what sense does that make when you're the one choosing the queens for yourself? You learn through your experiences, and some of my experiences you guilt me for. And somehow you want someone inexperienced so they're unable to compare you. You say that I put on the front so that people won't judge me, but you're unable to be honest about why your preferences are the way they are. This isn't to bash you. I thought that I could help you. I thought that I could save you from yourself somehow because I thought that you deserved everything that you dreamed of. I know that you work hard and you spend a lot of time to provide and to sacrifice for your dream, but you flaunt all of those sacrifices as if I haven't made any. When you were struggling, I gave you all of my savings. $7,800. When you were struggling again, even though I hadn't been promoted and I was getting paid dirt cheap, I was still giving you half of my check, as well as providing for your household. $4,000. The joint bank account that you just kicked me out of, thank you. $3,000. I'm sorry. And that's not including 7 days of Christmas, twice. That's not including random gifts and birthday extravaganzas and
Let this be a lesson, y'all.
You're the only one making sacrifices. You're making it seem as though you're the only one that cares. Whenever I needed money, it was because I either spent or lent it to you. I gave you everything that I had, and I kept giving and giving again and again and again and again and again. And I gave you all of me and more because I put you on a pedestal. And all that I received were broken, empty promises. Oh, I was going to do this for you. Oh, I should have bought this for you. Oh, we could have gone to this place. Oh, we would have done this for your birthday. Broken promises. Expectations lead to disappointment. It's frustrating to see you choose your queen and have such high expectations for them and them not meet your standards. You continuously come to me complaining about how this may not be a good fit for your selection and how you may get rid of a queen because you feel like you're babysitting. But somehow I'm chastised when you feel as though I'm not treating a queen like an adult. But again, we learn through our experiences, and I was expecting for someone to be knowledgeable in something and experienced. I'm at fault for my expectations, and I'm even at fault for expressing my sexual boundaries because of your egotistical fantasies. Somehow, I'm wrong. Somehow, I'm being selfish. And after explaining my sexual boundaries, after reiterating my sexual boundaries, after telling you that I will not engage with anyone, you continue to push regardless of the boundaries that are set. We are never asked what we want. We are never asked what we want to do. We are always told what is happening. And
All
that
right,
is it.
y'all. I
And
think that's enough. That's near the end of the video. We got to get back into this live because I'm sure somebody must have come up and asked a couple questions or two. So let's see people read them into them.
What time is it for you right now? It's almost.
Really quick. Guys, I have never in my life, raised a hand to a woman.
There we
I've
go.
never punched a woman. I've never slapped a
There
woman.
you go.
I've never kicked it. I've never kicked a woman. So I get people are going to say a lot of stuff. And some of you guys,
Olivia,
listen. No, it's just like people. All right. Oh my gosh. Can you just? All right, we're just gonna boot you. Listen, you guys are. I get it. Listen, I get it. The
Hey,
reason why I don't
Pound
get upset at you guys is because you guys just want to make sure people are safe. I get it. All I'm gonna say is this: everybody has their side to the story. So, like, you guys are gonna think what you guys want to think. All right.
Spoken like a true narcissist.
People are funny. Somebody said, when y'all bringing on the guest that walked in the crib? What guest was that? $7,800? Yeah, okay, so what?
So what?
Oh, y'all are wild. Burn. Did I call somebody weak? I'm pretty sure I've said all type of stuff, guys.
Look at the embarrassment in his eyes.
We got a lot of people here today, guys. We had time for one more.
One more. He want to exit. He want to log off. What did he just do to the comments? He just limited the comments?
Hey, somebody got the same name as you. Now, y'all saying Olivia looks scared. Bro, y'all be saying all type of stuff.
Look at Olivia's face.
Olivia, Shanice said I used her as a punching. Bro, yeah, somebody said I used her as a punching bag. What? Bro, y'all be just saying anything. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Please stop. Yo, what's your name and where you from?
Liv from San Diego.
Oh, what up?
What up? What's going on, man? You over here in the tabloids abusing women once again. What's going on, bro?
Oh my gosh, man. Listen, man. You guys are going to think what you guys want.
Part 3 of the exes. This is crazy.
You guys are going to think what you guys want to think, man. At the end of the day.
He said you was laughing at her.
Bro, oh my gosh. Okay, listen. Respectfully. Like, that is, like, Olivia is a very sweet person. That is not even something to, like, joke around with or play around with. Everybody has, like, their story. I'm not going to, go into details about, I don't even know what you guys exactly were talking about, but
Son, you don't want to react to it. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't seen the video, but first of all, what's your name? Where you from?
Liv. I'm from San Diego. Same town as y'all.
Would you be in a poly relationship?
Maybe, probably so. I don't know. Depends.
All right. Sweets.
So you wouldn't react to it? Her videos?
No, I'm not going to react to it. I'll see the clips, but, like, guys, everybody has, like, their, like, side of, like, their story.
But
you know what I mean?
This is
at the end of the day,
like,
I can come up here and be like this and this and that, but, like, I just, like, if that's what makes people feel better, that's what makes people feel better. I mean, I don't.
It's just crazy because we seen her with you. Like, the other ex's stories, okay, whatever. But this is like an ex we seen you on live with, so that's.
Here's the thing though. I don't even know what you guys are like saying. You guys are like, what exactly are you asking me about? Like,
did you make Shanice kneel on rice and Olivia? Were you laughing at her? And did you ever let her?
that never happened. I never put my hands onto Shanice. I never put my hands on Shanice.
Notice how
Not
Olivia is
once.
silent.
She said that I put my hands on her.
Hey, I'm not.
Okay, no. I'm asking you straight up. She said I put my hands on her.
I didn't see the
Okay,
video, so I'm not gonna say.
If you didn't see the whole video, then like you let's not like spread false information. But
it's your ex making a video, Sean. It's not spread. It's asking you a question.
Olivia's silent.
Because it's
I have never put my hands on Shanice. As far as what goes on in my bedroom, I don't really want to like speak on that.
You always speak on what goes on in your bedroom, though.
I've never told you guys anything about the bedroom. No, the only thing I told you guys is that I'm really good at putting it down, which I am. And this is, by the way, I had a ex that said literally I spanked her when we were having sex one time. Okay, cool. So like. Listen, like I don't want to continue going back and forth into that. Like people are gonna say what they want to say. At the end of the day, she has her story. She wants to like slander my name through the mud and try to make me look like a bad guy. Like, okay, that's fine. Like she can do that.
And when you gonna add a third? When we gonna see that? I'm tired of this. I want somebody fresh and new in the mix. When you gonna add a third on here? So we can see your third.
I'm not in a rush for that, to be honest. And honestly, I want to be much more careful with like who I pick. Because, one thing I'm starting to notice is like people,
Yeah.
I'm it's just very funny how love can turn to hate so quick. And it's just very interesting to see the way people move. So my energy to me is very sacred. And you guys haven't seen me say anything bad about anybody. You guys haven't seen me do anything but take accountability, say I was a bitch, say that I could have been a better man, a better leader. I got to be better in every type of situation. And all I sit up here and try to do is say, you guys, I'm trying to get 1% better every single day. But at the end of the day, people just try to like, tear me down. So it's just like I don't really want to like partner with like. I just want to be like very careful, man. My energy is very, 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 very sacred, and it's just very scary, right? Out here. So that's just that, man. People been trying to do everything that they can to cancel me, do whatever, and it's just like all I do is exist. We just gave away $1,000 to a random college student. We just gave away $100
what a
to
narcissist.
a random person. Every single month we pay a single mom's rent, and at the end of the day, people are trying to sit up here and make all type of say whatever they want to say. So it is what it is,
All right, man.
Now they saying in the comments, I made her pay for everything. See, this is the BS that I'm talking about.
And we knew it too,
this is why
didn't we?
I don't pay attention to people.
We knew it.
Apparently they're saying Shanice said my rent is $4,000. This is why I say you guys, bro, she would say something stupid like that because she never paid the rent. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if any of this stuff is true. Like I said, everybody had their own story. So that's that. But as far as I want to make this, I do want to make one thing perfectly clear. I have never in my life raised a hand to a woman. I've never punched a woman. I've never slapped a woman. I never kicked a woman. I never in my life put my hands on Shanice. I never in my life put my hands on Shanice. Ever. And I want to make that perfectly clear. That is nothing to play around with.
What a pathological
Never, ever,
liar.
ever in my life put my hands on Shanice. Ever.
So we will never. Glad you got that out the way. So we will never see a reaction from you of whenever.
No, I mean,
whatsoever.
like if I see a clip or something, but like at the end of the day, you guys can come up here and ask me anything. You know what I'm saying? As far as like different type of stuff, like I know one of my exes said that like I spanked her during sex and she didn't like it. Will I say that? Hey, I went overboard. When I say,
oh my gosh, why he
keep
keep going back to that example?
Absolutely. Do I think that I sit up here and put my like hit women, slap women, punch women? No, not at all. Never. Have I been in all type of crazy situations with women? Oh yeah, every single one. I've been very transparent about it. I've been robbed at gunpoint. I've been set up. I've been betrayed. I've had girls try to freaking attack other girls. I've had girls try to attack girls that I was with. I've been in all type of crazy situations, which is why I practice parlay to not even be in those situations, because I think as a man you gotta communicate so you don't even put yourself in those type of situations. That's why I'm so transparent now. Again, Shanice got her story.
He is so
she said she paid for everything. She said she was paying for this, paying for that. She said Olivia laughed at her. Everybody have their side of the story, and Shanice gonna go and tell her little story and whatever it is, guys. I'll answer any question up here, but as far as watching her videos, I have zero interest in it.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like You know, you guys are, I don't know if you're just about the views, but I feel like that would get a lot of attention if you were to react to a video.
Yeah, no,
I would love to see it.
It would,
So
but at the
we
end of the day, I don't consume.
We can get everything settled.
I don't consume. You guys gotta see. Here's the thing. You guys gotta like be careful with like the negativity that you can consume. See, all I'm gonna say is this: me and Olivia have businesses to run. We create a lot of content. We don't really consume too much negativity. The only people who stuff we see is Olivia, Appleberry, one. Because their content is really their content is really funny. Their content is really funny. But I will say the one thing about Shanice is that she would consume a lot of the negativity, and sometimes that stuff can program your subconscious. She would watch TikToks every day. You guys see under every single clip, she comments. She's on everything. So all I'm gonna say is sometimes you can see something so much you start to believe it, and the story you tell yourself is it is very strong. And she told herself a story, and she told herself she wasn't happy and she couldn't grow here, and that was that. I just don't think that was real. I don't think that's just my 2 cents. So.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off. Thank you for answering my questions. I didn't really have
of course.
Honestly, I didn't watch the video, the whole video.
Appreciate it. I didn't watch it either, and I'm not going to watch it, guys. And this is another reason why I want to say this. This is another reason why I personally, guys, and if I'm talking to all my guys here, this is why I can't do single stuff, because guys know. Listen, man, when you are putting it down on women, when you're a great guy, like people love to put you in crazy situations and try to act like you're the bad guy. People will sit up here and make lies. You got girls that are out there hitting themselves in the face with hammers, trying to get like accusing guys of rape, all type of stuff. And the thing is, for me, that's very scary because I know where I'm going. And the thing is, people can be very I'm not here to invalidate anybody's story or invalidate anybody's experience. I would never do that. Ever. I would never in my life do that. However, I will say it's a very scary world. I'm 30 years old. I got no kids. I got no STDs. Never had an STD. Guys, I don't know about y'all, but I've been in crazy situations. I almost went to 14 years in prison for something that I did not do, and there was so much evidence that I didn't do it. Guys, like it's just very scary being like out there, and like you guys can have fun and that hookup culture and do all that. But I just want to align with the people that really like rock with me. Y'all can have that. And I hope that you guys see the things that I go through, the craziness that people come up here saying all type of stuff and use that and really use that. See, now you guys are saying something about sexual assault. Guys, I never sexually assaulted anybody. That's insane. I wasn't even accused of that. See, you guys just try to speak on stuff that you never have. All right. So with that being said, guys, that is that. You guys got to be safe. You guys got to be careful. Listen, man, we're about to jet up out of here. Make sure you guys, if you guys have more room in your heart to hustle rather than hate, more time to create rather than be critical, join the success group. All right. Join the 1%. It's full of people that are actually positive, people that are motivated, people that want to go and do great things, man. See you guys. Peace.
Bye. Good night.
Yep.
I wanted to be surrounded by
All right, y'all.
people who loved and cared for me. I wanted to.
So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video
I am kind and compassionate.
because we really got to get into this. Okay, we got to get into this because this is just insane.
Now, this video was supposed to be done ages ago, and I should have done it. But I decided instead to spend some time with my longtime friend of 6 years. I literally just said my farewells before she went on deployment. Not only can I relate because I've been on deployment as well, I wanted someone to be there. I wanted to be surrounded by people who loved and cared for me. I wanted to have that reassurance that everything was going to be okay. I wanted to know that if I needed anything, that like whomever would always be there. I needed to show up. I show up for the people that I love because in reality, I am the person that my inner child always wanted to show up for her. I thought that I was doing something wrong because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is the video. I did have people waiting on me to edit, and the fact that I felt as though I was taking some type of leisure time or that I was being selfish. I realized I've been conditioned to think this way. When I went to Portland and rode a ship down from Portland to San Diego, by the time we got back to the pier, my entire department was waiting on me with welcoming arms. They got on the ship, they made sure I was fed, they got my bags, they escorted me off the ship, they made sure I had a ride, made sure that I made it home safe. They planned a brunch for the next day, and just to have someone to take that initiative to plan something in light of me, just to have someone be there because like they miss me or because I'm back, just to have someone to feel as though someone has your back is amazing. To feel as though you are able to depend on someone is amazing. I guess, in a sense, I compared that to my deployment. I've never had a moment like that. I've never had someone waiting for me on the pier. I've never had a big uniting moment. I didn't have someone to remember when I was coming back. I didn't have someone to plan something in light of my return. I didn't have that. Just for someone to have the initiative to care for me was just so heartwarming, and I felt as though that same love needed to be given to my friend before she left. I guess deep down I just wanted for somebody to show some initiative for me, to show up for me at some point. Now, what everyone has been waiting for, the letter. Where should we start? Okay. A letter to my love. Things that I wish I said but never did. From our first date in the sky to... From our first date in the sky to us moonwalking till midnight on our second date, I felt like I had found the love of my life, the man of my dreams, and I went to work the next day, swooned, telling everybody I had met my future husband. In my eyes, you were ambitious, strong, empowering, and selfless. You were a king, and you deserved a lot more than you were receiving. I witnessed you pour more into others than you ever did yourself. And no matter how many people turned their back on you, it never altered your selfless character. I wanted to be the one to pour into you. With everything and everyone crashing and burning around you, I wanted to be the person that was always there for you, like you showed up for other people. The greatest thing you ever taught me was to never focus on my problems, always solutions. So what would be the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people? And for me, my problem was that I was in a relationship with someone that made me feel like I was lonely. And my solution was to leave. You didn't ask for much: communication, respect, and loyalty. My loyalty was given. Even though it was always questioned, it was always given. My respect, I quickly learned, was earned. And in regards to communication, that was built on trust. And I got to a point where I was so vulnerable with you that when we started having trials and tribulations, my walls just started to build back up. Wider, thicker, stronger, taller. They were basically made of vibranium. You wanted me to communicate, but continue to create a space where I couldn't communicate. Because you don't want to hear it. When I don't feel comfortable speaking to you, it's because I'm afraid. There used to be a time where we'd never let anger or a disagreement last more than a day. We never normalized withdrawing love and affection until you were able to give your affection elsewhere. And though I was unbothered, I still usually hold my tongue because I was afraid of any type of retaliation. I was failing to be understood, forced to adopt whatever you believed, and always the problem. It was always, do you want to be right or do you want to be together? And I wanted to be together. So I trusted in you that you wouldn't steer me wrong. Being used to getting disappointed, unheard, and retaliation became my new normal. And each time it hurt a lot less. I had to ask myself if I was being strong or if I was going numb. And that is what dissociation feels like. When you use pain as punishment and I feel nothing. When you use sex as retribution and make sure that you have an audience. When you hit me and say that you better be glad that it's not worse after what you did. When you pour rice on the floor and tell me to kneel in it as you carry on to cackle with your queen. As I'm bawling my eyes out on the floor. Not to mention making me pick up every single grain.
Yeah.
I felt nothing.
All right, so let's get into this.
Go first round. First time you put your hand, you gotta go. You got to go. Some people don't come back from second chances. Men is way stronger than us. And I can believe he hit that girl. I can believe that. But for something is telling me he's not doing that to Olivia. Something is telling me he likes Olivia way more than he likes her. I don't know why, but something is telling me like he's not hitting on Olivia. But that emotional abuse is there for sure. He can't even control himself some days. And you damn right, I believe y'all was sniffing the counter. Y'all wasn't drinking no tea. You got her hooked on, yeah. I believe it. I don't put nothing past you. I don't put nothing past you. And it just got me so mad because it's like, and then you told this girl it could be way worse. You telling me you punch her and told her it could be way worse? What's next? What get worse than you knocking me across my shit? What you mean it can get worse? You gotta watch out for people. He don't deserve to be with. He deserves to be with a man. He deserves to be with a man. Because it ain't no way you love women and you want 7 queens so you can beat all their ass. Is that what your daddy did to your mama? Is that what your daddy did to your mama? You deserve to be homeless he said he was homeless 3 years. You deserve to be homeless. You should have got 14 years in a prison, in a military prison.
Absolutely. Yep.
You deserve to get robbed.
Yep.
You deserve to get set up. Everything you say you've been through, you deserve that shit. Because you giving women something that they do not deserve because of your past and because of your fuck ups. And you making these innocent women pay for it, and that's fucked up. That shit just got y'all. I'm so listen. When I tell y'all, I'm so in tune with women and just the feminine thing. I'm for it. So when I see shit like this going on, it make me feel a way. And I don't know these people. I just watch them on TikTok. I don't know these people. You know, I believe this is the most views I have ever had on my live. But it's just it just got me mad because it's God damn. I wonder what was her breaking point. It's way more to it. She got 2 more parts coming. She went live one night and somebody asked her, that night that you said God is king, what did he whisper in your ear that had you emotional? She could barely even talk, but she was just you will get that in part 2. Which is after she did, this is part 1 this is part 1. The part about the God is king thing is part 2. The interview is on her YouTube. Click Shanice Roshee or something like that. I got 3 people on my thing wanting to join. I'm finna add Jessica.
Hey.
Girl, I'm a little mad, child. I'm a little mad.
So the first thing I wanted to say with you is when you said you don't think he did to Olivia, I agree, but verbally, of course, that's just in him. But she's such a pick me. She doesn't give him the opportunity to because she's so gung ho.
She make it hard.
In the shadow. Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is, Sean get the stuttering when he lying and chewing on that straw. Boy, 3 women have said the same thing, different stories, but you were the main character in that, and it was a different form of abuse. My God, everybody ain't lying on you.
That lady said
Everybody
you did her
lying on
favors. Yep, he did it. That lady, that lady said he bit her fingers. Like, what?
Yeah, his hungry ass. I can't stand
It's
the
just,
face.
so did you watch the interview?
Yeah, I did. And when she said she paid, yeah, in previous things, he said I went times without paying my rent on their earlier YouTubes. He said she has. Boy, you don't have a savings account. You wake up with fraudulent wires every day. You don't know how you gonna pay for stuff.
Facts. And then he got Olivia believing it's okay not to have a backup plan. But how you telling me you sell life insurance? Now listen to this. Life insurance is nothing but a backup plan. That's all life insurance is. If I was to, heaven forbid, go outside and get hit by a car, because I pay life insurance on myself, my children, they're straight. That's a backup plan. Nobody wants it to happen, but that's just like a savings account. You have to have that just in case something happens. Nobody, well, I'm not going to say nobody, but it's very seldom that you'll find somebody with $50,000 to $60,000 just sitting in their savings account for a situation like that. That's what life insurance is for. How is it that you sell life insurance, which is a backup plan, but you don't have a backup plan? You told somebody that's not at the forefront of your mind. Death is not at the forefront of nobody's mind, but accident always happen. That's just how it's like.
The only thing that Shauna put at the forefront of her mind is Mission Damn Impossible that they keep talking about. Baby, that mission ain't gonna never happen.
Never, you're false. This girl, the girl Rakaya, whatever, everything I've been thinking, she basically just brought it to life. Like, you selling this girl a dream, she's fucking 20. She's 20. And she believes that the mission is gonna happen. And I just can't believe no 20-year-old is actually sitting here believing. If you're a 20 or 25-year-old woman sitting and watching these lives every night, I can't believe that y'all would possibly think that Sean really has a mission. Sean don't know how he's gonna make it to the next day, let alone owning the stadium that he see across the street.
Yeah. And you know, I know 20, most people say that's of age, but that baby, that's just a numerical number for her. She's not mentally 20.
Yeah, she not.
She's not mentally 20, and you can tell like how she doesn't understand a simple question. They'll say, "What time does the sun set up there?" What do you mean? Can you explain that? Like, he knew when he conversed with her that, oh, I got a little dodo bird. I can do what I need to with this. And I hate to say that, but she is not mentally 20. And he saw opportunity and took that. Yeah.
Yep. And that's why, just like that girl said, when she came to San Diego, he basically told her, "You're going to come here and be with me, or you're done."
And then she paid for her ticket. Baby, you could have known he was selling you a dream. You had common sense.
I paid for my ticket. That'd be the last day you ever talk to me. I promise you that.
I wouldn't even be going to see him if I got to buy it. I'm going somewhere.
If I got to pay for my ticket, you supposed to send my flight information. And you
we got to walk everywhere.
He don't even have a car.
That baby don't got no driver's license, no passport. Sean, who you hiding from? Whoop, whoop. That's the sound
now,
of
even my kids got a passport. Like, come on now, make that make sense.
That's cool.
I'm so aggravated with this video, y'all. Like, I'm so aggravated. And I just can't believe she stayed as long as she stayed.
That's what she said. She was mad. And I think the reason she did, because a lot of the time she was deployed. So she wasn't physically with him. And then she didn't have service, Navy. So I think that's why.
Right.
But you can still tell that yeah, and he said it's a lie, but you can tell the way she's saying it and pausing. She's clipped some stuff out, but she probably cried.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Yes, it was the way she was stopping the videos and then was started back.
That's trauma, Sean. Talking about, I never hit a woman.
So she lying on you. So she just created this. What is she gonna gain from lying on you?
That boy lives in La La Land in that dang penthouse apartment, because his apartment's above him. But anywho, that boy walk out there like he is walking out to Love and Hip Hop. If you don't sit down with them tight breeches on and take that goddamn shiny ass tie off, boy. Oh, he tell me.
He be pissing me off. Like, today, this video really did it. And he know for a fact she's telling the truth. But the thing is, they're either not going to go live tomorrow, or they're right now trying to think of what they're going to say, because this all we finna talk about, because I'm going to request to join, because everything I'm telling y'all right now, like, I want to know, like, why would you, so what would she think about rice? Like, why would she, out of all the things in the world, why would she say you made her pick up rice?
Yeah.
Why would you put rice on the floor?
And you humiliated her off that, but you did it online too when you pulled the dress up and showed her coochie.
Yep.
And little Chucky child, Olivia, gonna laugh.
But
baby, why would you laugh at another woman when you're a woman?
That's what they do. And that's why I don't understand, like, Olivia, like, come on, you supposed to be a woman first, but you a little ass girl. You a little ass girl. And that shit right there, I would whoop Olivia ass. I'm
That's
sorry.
what I was just gonna say, baby, God forgive me, but I got to go back, cause that bit right there would have get 1, 2, sitting over there,
Who you
two
telling?
stepping
Like,
and stuff.
no, but, and see, it's just too much. It's too much, y'all. It's too much for me. I don't think that shit is funny. It's not. And that's why I don't understand, like, and the way she looked when she was just like, you will have me kneel in the rice, and then you'll go back laughing with your queen. Like, what? What?
And
like,
the reason I feel like he did that to her, because she said she loved him and she would do what he wanted, but she was also becoming tired. Her walls were coming back up. So she was being a woman, an independent woman, because she is a little more mentally developed. And Olivia wasn't that. So there was no pushback there. But all right, cool. Now I'm going to make you, reap what you sowed, and I'm going to embarrass you in front of this queen.
Right. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby is snoring so loud.
Oh, we can't hear her. Let her
y'all can
sleep, child. The only reason I'm up because of this.
This is crazy. Y'all think back to the video that circulated when Shanice was on her knees in front of Sean. I seen that. I wasn't watching them at the time. I just recently started watching them. I want to say like in February, maybe February or March, something like that. I'm trying to find the video. Oh, violation by Jessica. I'm gonna have to take you off because somebody got somebody.
Bye.
I'm gonna take you off.
That's Sean good. He's
okay, y'all. I don't know if I'm scared to add some more people because I had to take her off because last time my live got blocked, I got so many people in my box. Oh my God. Listen, if I add y'all on my live, please do not curse. Please don't. I don't know what it is that'll get you like blocked or violated or whatever, but please just don't. Think it is gonna do it, just don't, because I don't want to get my live blocked. Y'all already know I'm going on vacation Friday and I gotta save my live for that. I'm gonna add somebody, but can you go live on Instagram? I don't really deal. I got an Instagram, but I don't really deal with Instagram like that for this type of stuff. I only deal with it on TikTok. I have my personal Instagram for my personal reason. I got my business Instagram. I keep that strictly business.
Girl, if you don't add somebody on.
But I will add somebody. But please don't curse. Just speak your mind. We're not gonna be on long because I want to get more people in. Who? Tori.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Love will make you blind to your reality. No, ma'am, not that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just responding to the comment. Well, but I want to know what's your intake on the YouTube video. I'm sure you watched
I just literally got done watching it, and it went by fast. I didn't really see that 14 minutes went by that fast, but I feel like he did abuse her. I feel like he did hit on her or whatever. Everything she said, I feel as it was true. Period. And I hope he watching this, and I hope that she seek legal action or something, because if he doing it to her, what he doing to Olivia?
But like I said, and the last girl said, I don't think he's hitting on Olivia. I feel like
I don't think he is. I don't think he is either.
I think the emotional abuse is there for sure. But the physical abuse, she's not even giving him a chance because she's so eager to do whatever he tell her to do.
Right. Just like he said that we as the people watching believe any and everything. Okay, with the situation, I'm not going to say certain words. With the situation that's been going on about the counter situation, like, how can you sit there and tell me both of y'all go behind the counter to the counter and drink or eat something with y'all face on the counter?
Gliding across.
Yes, gliding from side to side. Nothing's there. No food, no nothing. Nothing was there. Like, how How? And if he got that girl doing that, he wrong. Like, he gonna get his at the end of the day, because Shanice did the right thing. She left. She left without putting up a fight. She just left. So it made me sick to see that and hear what she had to say. I feel like she got more to say.
Oh, for sure, girl. Listen, like I said, this is only part one. She has 3 parts. I think the second one gonna be the best one, because the third one is basically like her. It's called something like her, like where she going, her journey, what she's doing. Like, the last part is basically her leaving the situation, but part one and part two is the depth of the situation. And part two, I feel like it's going to be the best part, because, like I said, she was live one night and somebody asked her about the God, the queen, the king, God is king situation, and she was like, she didn't want to talk about it on the live. She was like, but it's gonna be in part two, so just stick around for part two.
For the simple
had
fact
the
that
book.
this
She
girl
wrote the
said
book
she gave this boy all her savings, $700-800 worth of her savings,
No, ma'am.
all her money, and she had nothing, and you still did her wrong.
And this lady was paying for her car note.
Yes, while giving you half on the rent, $8,000 rent.
She, baby, she's a different type. Baby, the army teach you to be super strong, because ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. But my whole thing is, this just had to be recently, Sean, so therefore you still struggling. You want to get on the internet and portray that you're making so much money, telling people to look at your testimonies and look at all of this, and you're begging this lady for her money, she works a regular job, and it's the same type of jobs that you talk about.
She said he made her kneel in rice, then pick up every grain of it. That's sick in the mind.
That's doggish.
That's
like
doggish.
It gets no lower than that. Like, what?
I hope he really watching your live. Like, I really hope he watching this, and I'm really hoping he's seeing what Shanice. I'm pretty sure he watched Shanice's video. Why he trying to act like he didn't watch it, or he don't
got
care.
Right off live. He got right off live and watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And if he ain't never beat on Olivia before, I bet tonight is tonight.
Right.
Tonight is the night he gonna do it.
Let me tell you, I got people in my family or people in my neighborhood who I know that does snowflakes. Let me put it like that. You could tell by the way they move, by the way they sniffing their nose, touching their nose, and sniffing. Yeah, like, oh girl, say that. They be trying to act like they not doing it, but we clearly seen it.
Yeah, it's obvious, and that's the thing. You had to get exposed because of this video. This video alone, like, something had to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying when the last girl was up, like, you say you was homeless, you done been robbed, you done been this, you done been that. You deserve that, because look at what you put somebody who
gave you all her money.
All she did, and she got punished for that.
Yep.
He deserves a man. Like, I swear. People like that who's never satisfied with the woman deserve a man.
Yep. That's what they want, is a man.
That's what they want. That's what they really want.
They really, really want a man, but they use the women and make them out of a pick-me type, or make them out of, like, a footstool or a mat. Yep. Step on them when they want to.
Facts. Facts. And it's so sad. I'm sad for her. I'm glad she left. I'm glad she left
too, because I feel like if she didn't, because I watching the lives, I would see her try to always defend him.
Exactly.
But really, in her mind, she already known what's up. Like, she already known what's up.
I agree. I totally agree. It's disgusting. Like, I'm scared to even see what part two finna be like.
I know, girl.
Why aren't y'all sad for Olivia? What you mean why we not sad for Olivia? Clearly you haven't listen, not tonight. But yeah, girl, not tonight. But I won't hold you, girl. I'm finna let somebody else join the live, because I ain't trying to get blocked. So I'm gonna let somebody else. All right, have a good one. I don't know how to take baby, y'all be getting y'allself up out of here. Okay. Deandra, I think I'm saying it right.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, girl. This whole situation got me just triggered, okay?
like triggered. You should have seen me under his Instagram once I hopped off the YouTube. I'm like, ain't no way. It's no way. But I want to say, because I know I've seen a lot of comments, like not just on this live, but a different one, that I think that we should give grace to Shanice. Because I've seen a lot of the times people were saying, why would you even stay that long? Me knowing how abusive situations work, like it's easier said than done to leave something. You know, because you have that connection with that person. They can be doing just horrible things to you, but for some reason, you still have this soft spot for them. So I'm so glad she was able to get out because, like y'all say, it was going to get worse. And Olivia, he may not be hitting her now, but it's going to come. It's going to come. And when I heard that they were sitting there laughing when she was kneeling in rice, I don't know how Shanice held it together not to just go on both of them.
Man, like, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Like, I just couldn't imagine kneeling in rice. Like, what are you saying to me as I'm kneeling in rice and y'all watching me? And I just got to sit there and let y'all do it? But can you imagine how low you have to feel about a certain situation to take that? And I feel so bad for her, like so bad. And I'm so happy she was able to get out, honestly.
I agree with everything you're saying. And it's just like people were saying like, oh, love is like, you got to be blind and all this. Love is blind, I guess. But at the end of the day, like, how do you feel in that moment? Like, you telling me you love a man that much to in that moment you still suppress your feelings because you're thinking about what could be?
Right. But I know in that moment, they not think she's pissed in that moment, for sure. But I think after the fact, it's hard to explain. Like, it's so hard to explain, but I'm glad that she was able to now step out. You know, and then like she was saying, I think like she gave him her savings. I think she said it's like $7,800 or whatever. Yeah. And when he got on his Instagram live, someone asked him about it, and he was like, "It was $7,800. So what? So what? You make all of this money, give her money back. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a big deal, so what?" Baby, I was under them comments trying to light him up. I'm like, ain't no way. Yes. I mean, he said, so what?
What do you mean it's $7,800? So what? But you're the same guy who sit up and say you paid $45,000 to go to some type of conference. You're lying. You don't have $45,000.
And we see straight through that. We see straight through. He ain't got that money.
And that was a question I was going to ask. If I would have got on that live that night that he was flipping that money and counting it like 30 times, he got that out of Olivia's purse.
Indeed.
He got it right out of her purse. He dropped her purse on the ground. And because he couldn't believe he had that money in his hand. A person who's making $45,000 and who got $30,000 in their account, you're not going to be just so mesmerized by this paper that you see.
Never. Because this is what you do, right? Exactly. Exactly. I don't even know how he's paying for that penthouse. I honestly believe they broke. Like, honest to God, this is what I feel like. They don't have the money that's coming in, that they're saying is coming in. And I don't know, I just keep going back to Olivia because she's so young. And I think it's a lot of situations where we've been young and dumb in a situation. But I just feel like it's going to get bad for her. I really do feel like it's going to get bad for her. She thinks stuff funny and she cackling and stuff now, thinking stuff is cute. But it's going to get so bad for her because stuff is about to blow up, honestly.
Oh, yeah. This video was it.
Yeah. Because we speculated. We had... Yeah. We were speculating, some stuff was going on.
I didn't think to this extent, though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't
heard. Nobody said they had the kneel in rice.
No, that's... How much rice did you buy for her to, like, not even trying to be funny, like...
No, for real.
Like, what did you go buy, like, a big bag of rice, and you, like... Why rice? Like, out of all the things in the world...
Did this happen to you? Because I ain't never heard of that.
I'm thinking because they say he was in and out of foster care, I think that's something that when his foster brothers did to him.
Because they necessarily come
making the women pay for it. Because where do they do that at?
Yep.
I don't even think they treat you like that in jail.
Does Shanice have a brother or anything? Do we know?
I don't know.
Because I know like a lot of men act like that too when there's not like a lot of male figures around. They feel like nobody will come to your rescue and they act like that. Like, I'm really trying to, like, I probably start watching them maybe, like, I
don't know, maybe like a month and a half ago, and I just catch their lives here and there. But I'm like, this is why Sean tries to go after younger women, because they're easier to manipulate.
Yeah.
And that's just facts.
Yeah.
But it's sad because Sean, he really needs to get handled. Like, I'm not saying I condone that, but it's a reason why he doesn't allow men on his live, because he can't handle other men coming at him. But when it comes at women, he wants to argue with you all day long.
Yep, facts. Yeah. That's exactly how he do. He's a sick individual, and it's either they're not going to get on live tomorrow. I can guarantee you they're not going to get on live tomorrow, or he's going to be very particular about who he picked to join his live. But no matter who he picked, it's 2,000 of y'all on his live. If any one of y'all get a chance to join that live, don't let up off his ass. Because my whole thing is, if you still side with him or feel like anything that he's doing is great, it's something wrong with you, and I see people get on their live and they're like, oh, I'm not gonna ride you off. They want me to hate on you and this and that. Like, nobody, you telling me it's 15 to 20,000 people on your live and everybody on here hating as if we in one big group chat like, oh, let's hate on Sean today. No, people really do see past the BS that y'all got going on, and we don't be for that shit. Y'all open up the window for us to look, so when we speak on it, we got to be a hater. No, I'm glad that Shanice exposed everything that's going on, and I cannot wait for series 2 and series 3.
Exactly. Did she say when those are coming out? Because I didn't even know she was doing this.
Where you be at? Yeah. So I follow her on Instagram anyway. I mean, on TikTok anyway. And she went live one night and was saying that she wanted to do, it's going to be a 3-part series. Basically, like, it's called A Letter to Her Love. It's called something else, and then something else. I can't think of what it's called. But basically, it's going to just tell us everything that she been holding in. She has a book that she's been writing in, because this girl been with you for like a year and a half, whatever the case may be. And she said, like, when she tried to express her feelings to you, you don't ever want to hear it. And I think that's messed up that you got this girl who been here from the start. She like the OG. I feel like if you're going to treat anybody like that, why it's not Olivia? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really gonna do that, which is not right, but if you gonna treat somebody like that, you treat the newbie like that. Like, she the OG, she already supposed to be up on game on everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? You kick her out of this joint, the bank account that only got $3,000 petty dollars in it anyway, but you sucked her her $7,800 savings account, and I'm sure you didn't give it back to her.
And you know why he doing it to her specifically.
That's why she gonna prosper.
Oh, she's gonna do great.
For sure.
And he's treating her like that because he's comfortable. Like you say, she's been here. But the more comfortable you get, the worse it gets when it comes to men like that. And I'm so happy she's speaking out about it, because so many women actually deal with this and they don't say anything off of, pure just embarrassment. Because it's a lot of times women, people know about what's going on, and then they go back. And they go back and they go back. So then, they're embarrassed. Like, I know it's stupid of me to do that, but this is where I'm at. A lot of women guard themselves after that. So the fact that girl was able to leave, I'm glad she's talking about it, because maybe she can help somebody else. Because my TikTok just be filled with crazy stuff, but I always come across like domestic type of situations where women, like, it gets to the point where they don't make it. Like, not trying to get to the extreme, but it happens. And he's so narcissistic. Like, it's sick. It's so sick. When I say I be trying to get on them lives, and they know to skip me, because I'm just like, no, because he's like, he does not take accountability for anything. Which, I mean, who are we, But don't come on here lying. Don't make it seem like, oh, I don't do that. So the fact that you even come on here, like, that's a lie. She's lying. Is wrong. It's wrong, and you're continuing to do it, and then you want to bring somebody else into whatever y'all got going on, and now all of a sudden it's, oh no, I'm not really looking for that right now. Well, you just was doing that last week. What's the change? Because stuff is moving real fast that you're not expecting it. So now you got to pump your brakes on certain things, and now you want to say, I'm trying to fix myself, and now you're trying to be lovey-dovey with Olivia all of a sudden, when just the other week she'll try to kiss you, you back up a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, child. Okay, I don't want to hold up you. I know you got people on the line, girl, because I can go all day when it comes to, like, women
I'm still trying to process it, like.
Yeah.
And she's a sweet person, like.
Yes.
And then you got Olivia, like, I don't like her, like, ooh, I don't like her.
Well, it'd be the last, and you know how I know when people be getting on Sean, and they be like, I gotta watch my words. they tell the truth about certain things that he do that's not okay, she tries to laugh it off, like ha ha ha, because she knows they're telling the truth and just low. Okay, let's not get you mad. Let's try to joke about it. Because people be saying stuff that's true about him, and she'll laugh. Girl, it's not funny because it's the truth.
Yep, that's true.
And if she don't laugh about it, like Shanice used to do, which I'm pretty sure used to get under his skin. If somebody says something and Shanice just sat there and looked and not really defended it or nothing, I'm pretty sure he talked to her about that. Like, you didn't do anything. You just let them say it. You just let it happen. So now they think it's true. Olivia gonna laugh at every little thing that makes him uncomfortable to try to play it off. Baby,
I'm done, child. I'm
Done.
literally done. I am out done. That's crazy. But okay, well, it was good having you.
Yes, girl.
I'm about to follow you.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back. I used to be on TikTok heavy, but then, girl, look, my ex deleted all my stuff on my page. I know a little bit about this type of stuff, but I'm trying to get back on and get back active. But I'm gonna follow you right back, girl, and we gonna chop it up again.
Okay, have a good one.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right. Okay. Somebody say y'all some bitter hating women. Oh wow. How are we bitter? You must haven't seen the video. Like, the last thing I am is bitter. I have no reason to be bitter towards nobody or nothing. It's actually sad what women really sit and allow. I'm not saying it to sound bitter or whatever. I don't even know how I would even sound bitter. I'm concerned. Like, I'm really concerned. Like, you got this 20-year-old girl. Like, her mind is so fragile. It's so fragile, and she's allowing this 30-year-old man to mentally abuse her, spiritually abuse her, financially abuse her, because I'm sure whatever money she making, he taking. Like, that money he took out her purse, and he ain't think we saw that. He kept it. Talking about he finna do a giveaway with it. That wasn't your money to give away from the jump. Girl, don't explain yourself. She traumatized. Age is definitely not an excuse. We've been saying he was broke, and that's why he get pissed off. Like, okay, if you don't think I'm broke, just go look at my testimony. So now I'm just confused as to where all them suits come from. Are those your suits? Do you shop at the Goodwill? Is it DH Gate where you getting the red bottoms from? Like, your whole life is a lie. All because the source is right here. This is source. Somebody told me he stole them. This is source. I don't put nothing past you. I feel like you do got Olivia hooked on. I just can't believe it. Video of Shanice is on her YouTube. It's Shanice Roshee or something like that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have did y'all big one with the shares, the likes, the gifts. Y'all listen.
All right, y'all. So that's
I've never
that for the video.
got on live and went on a rant like this, but
That's
to
it.